Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This mini lecture is on technology statistics. I'm going to go over some various statistics that deal with what? Technology, hence technology stats. Let's begin, friend. Let's talk first about some economics and how they interplay in technology. The US-based technology industry is worth $1.6 trillion and the average market value of $5 trillion for tech industry by 2021. From this, you can see there's a pretty strong economic impact of technology in the US. Workforce. As you might have suspected, in the US, California had 14,000 job postings in 2020. Not that specific number you'd guess, but that it has a pretty strong impact. 68% of tech employees are Caucasian. For those of you who know the industry, that's probably not super surprising, just the idea of that, maybe not quite that high. And 34% of workers believe jobs will be automated in the next 3 years, which I'm sure has them worried, and when you see that, makes a lot of regular folk worried too. In terms of behavior, about 22 billion devices are connected to the internet in 2019, which obviously impacts behavior. For example, 20% of Google searches are now voice searches, which is pretty higher than I would have thought. And 71% of consumers prefer texting to businesses, which, in the back of the old days, you go by phone, and maybe it speaks to, again, how people have changed their behavior, moving from more voice-based conversations to text. In terms of social media, there's also been a big impact. About 59.5% of the global population is on social media, so approximately 60%. Visual content, images, video, etc., illustrations, are 40% more likely to be shared than any other content on social media. And people spend, on average, 2 hours and 25 minutes per day on social media. Ouch. Maybe we should tell ourselves and our kids to go outside a little bit. And how does this play out for the future? 5G will dominate 40% of the world in 2021, so it's only growing. And AI will add $1.57 trillion to the economy by 2030. That number is a bit odd because when you say it will add 15.7 trillion to the economy, oftentimes this adding is in fact just sort of reallocating parts of the economy to other parts. So it'll probably be more like AI generated business will increase while others will decrease. So I don't think it's going to be like just completely new AI based revenue and profits. What are some of the implications of all these statistics? US-based tech industry is and should become more powerful if it continues this growth trajectory. At one time, Europe was more of a tech center, but obviously not today. Text and voice, not face-to-face communication, should grow over time if trends continue. California should continue to be at least a tech epicenter, if not the tech epicenter. Mobile communication will increase due to 5G. AI-driven tech will continue to grow, and diversity needs active work. As you saw from the amount of high percentage of Caucasian workers, I'm sure there's not equally, but a pretty high percentage of males, as you probably would suspect if you know anything about technology. Finally, conclusions. I'm going to show you this picture, and then I'll show you some other pictures. Do you know who these three people are? They're put here because I'm guessing you probably do not. Do you know these three people? Probably. And these three people? Probably. Maybe not the third. The third is Jack Dorsey from Twitter. Now, these three people, this is Mary Barra on the far left from GM, Jim Farley from Ford in the middle, and Carlos Tavares on the right from Stellantis. These are the current big three automakers. Back in the day, there was the old saying that what's good for GM is good for America. Now, people who are the heads of the major car corporations, most people, obviously people in technology, manufacturing sectors, automotive would know who these people are, but they wouldn't know, like, everyone knows Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates. Everyone knows Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. Many people know who Jack Dorsey are. in just a few decades, these types of people who would have been the captains of industry 10, 20, 30 years ago are just not even close. All of these stats, those images, as sort of a conclusion to this, they sort of push the line that technology, such as hardware, software, and connectivity, tech companies, tech CEOs, and tech ideology, I'm sure many of you heard Facebook's or Mark Zuckerberg's move fast and break things. All of these collectively show that these various players, technology, tech companies, tech CEOs, and tech ideology have a dominant role in modern society. They are hard to avoid. And as AI promises to grow, most likely tech's impact will only grow. Do you have any thoughts on any of this? That was Technology Statistics. My name is Dino. Please feel free to like this video if you like it. Please feel free to comment. What do you think about the stats in terms of the economic impact of technology, how it impacts the workforce, how it impacts our behavior, how it makes us more on social media, how it potentially will impact our future. And finally, if you like this type of video, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.